morning, everyone. I'm gonna just do my makeup like I do every day, but I'm gonna talk to you about the Shine On program. I know I've talked to some of you about it, but it can be kind of confusing. But first, this week, like I never told you, but I put my skin therapist on before I do any makeup. That's just because if you have any kind of dry skin, or like mine is kind of flaky, you put this on first and it's going to give a really smooth base to start putting your makeup on. Then of course you can use a primer. But especially if you are using like a liquid foundation, and I know like when I used to use liquid foundation, if I put moisturizer on first, I felt like it would like slick right off. Because this is wax based, it's not going to do that. You're going to get really good coverage, and it's not going to be flaky or cakey. I think is the word people say, cakey. But one thing to keep in mind is the amount of product you're using, because I have heard people say that, you know, they felt like it was too much, and I think that they're using too much product. I know because I've done it. So just to kind of show you, I take the back of a brush, and this is my Gina Beige, and you can see from yesterday, I literally just get some on the brush. You can always add more, but when I start, I always start with about that much on my hand. Then I warm it up with my fingers. And you can see as you warm it up, it's gonna be way more spreadable. Almost like if you're using a liquid. But it's never gonna feel greasy like a liquid. And this is 50% pigment like we talked about before, so you really don't have to have very much. And then you can always get more if you need it, like I just did. But I just want to take a minute to talk to you about the Shine On program. The Shine On program is Limelight's way of giving our customers free shipping for being loyal. So what that means is every month you'll get products shipped to your house for free shipping. You can change what you get. So let's say the first month you've never tried Limelight before. The first thing you want to try is some foundation. Good morning, Emily and Caitlin. The first thing you want to get is, let's say, foundation. So the first time you get foundation, well, then you're not going to be out of your foundation in 30 days. That's just not going to happen unless you're using way too much. So then let's say the next month you're going to do a blush, or let's say you'll do a trio. So you'll get like the blush, the bronzer, and the powder. And you know when you do the trio, you get a discount anyway. Or you can do the cleanser. You can do the skincare treatment for 1 month, and then you can do the dry one the first month and the oily one the next month. And you can pause it or change it or stop it at any time, but you do get free shipping that way. So it's I feel like it's kind of a hidden secret, because I don't have very many people that take advantage of it, and I think it's because they're afraid of anything that comes monthly. But they're not listening to the part where you can change it every month, and you can pause it, and you can stop it. So if you want to get free shipping, that's the way to do it. Good morning, beautiful sister. Especially because I'm not going to be carrying as much stock, because I learned at convention, or at our Limelight Palooza, I learned that the reason you don't want to keep a bunch of stuff on stock is because you want your clients to get the freshest product. And I was like, duh, why didn't I think of that? I thought I was being convenient by making them not pay shipping, but when I'm doing that, they're also not getting the freshest product. So I'll keep some stuff on hand, but the stuff that I think I might risk not being fresh, I'm not going to keep. I'll use it up on myself. How's Zane this morning, Caitlin? Or at your work? Good morning, Molly. So that Shine On, like I said, it's free shipping. Oh, so I just dropped my sponge. Good thing I have two. It's the free shipping, and then you can change it as much as you want. Good morning, Molly. I love watching your live videos. You have the most gorgeous lips. It makes me so jealous. Good morning, Andy. Andy, it's a good thing I left yesterday, because I had just gotten home, like barely relaxed for like 30 minutes, and I had to go out to a patient's house on 60th and Dodge. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was just there. I was like, oh well, at least I didn't drink. Good morning, Kelly. Did you have a fun day yesterday? Kelly's husband is from South Africa, and he just got his USA citizenship yesterday, so we are all so excited for him and her and their family. When I was in high school, my Spanish teacher told us, like, she had some of the sample questions from the citizenship test, and she was showing us how, like, most U.S. citizens that are born here probably can't answer the questions on the citizenship test. Exactly, and I'm glad I got to go for a little bit, and the food was really good, so. There were 45 people representing 23 countries. That's crazy! And it's in Sioux Falls. It's not even, like, that big, you know? That's awesome. That is so cool. I love the pictures. You could just see how happy everyone was and how excited they were. I think a lot of us take advantage of what we have. We kind of take for granted. I mean, we take for granted that we are born into this country. We don't have to work for it. Exactly, Kelly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Those questions are so hard. I'm like, why do you have to know this? Like, I don't know this. But maybe that says that we should teach better civics. I don't know. I know, like, there was a lot of, like, president questions, and I was like, I honestly don't know the presidents. You know, like, George Washington. No, I can name them, but I can't tell you when they were. Good morning, Jenny Porta. Hi, Andre. Yes, I am working today. Well, I'm on call, so. But my father-in-law wants to look at some golden retriever puppies, so we're going to go over there this morning and look at them. I'm hoping my husband will buy one for me, because 2 dogs isn't enough. Good morning, Jenny. Happy Saturday. Which color should I do today for blush, you guys? I need advice. So it's these 4 colors, the 4 squares. There's like this like shimmery pink and really bright pink. This one's peach and this one's like a mauve or purple. Which color should I pick? Top right one. This one? Is that your top right? I'm trying to think. Or this one? The one that my finger's touching, Jenny? Two votes for the dark one. Okay, I'll mix them. So our blush, if you've never used it, you literally just don't dig or you're going to look crazy. It's so pigmented. Everyone likes the purpley one. This one, my friend Andrea is also a beauty guide, and she didn't even know, like, she'd never tried this one, and I had it out, and she tried it, and she, like, fell in love. So then she bought one for herself, and one of her clients wanted it, so she gave it to her. So the whole time we were in Florida, she's like, I need your blush. I need blush, because that's her favorite now. And when you do blush, it's kind of cool if you, when you're smiling, you kind of hit the top of your cheek and work your way back. It's very, like, I was making fun of Andrea because I told her she does 80s makeup because she goes like this, like hers is very sharp. Looks great on her. She has a skinnier face than me. When I try and do that, it looks like I'm going to an 80s party. And I like my cheeks to be pretty colorful because I blush anyway, so really easily. So I feel like I just need it to be that way. It's more natural for me. And then my jam is this highlighter. And I use a stippling brush on this highlighter here. You can see because that's the one I like use the most. And I think I got it the most recently. But it's amazing. And I literally like just tap it on here, like the top of my cheek. I kind of almost blend it with that other color. But then you can see when it picks up the light, it's like, woo, look at that highlight. My cheekbones look for real though. They look really good cheekbones when they're not that good. Makeup is all about tricking. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's just about making you feel better. When I wake up in the morning and put my makeup on, I have a way more productive day than the days that I am like, messy bun and go. I feel like I can talk to people because I feel like they're not going to be looking at my skin. And I feel like I'm more confident because I know that I look good. So I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I can do a better job. Whether it's at work or whatever it is I'm doing that day. Like normally I don't wake up in the morning, Saturday morning and put on makeup. But I'm like, no, I've been feeling good when I'm doing it. So I'm going to do that. And then another little trick, you take a highlighter right above your lip. And I'll pick up a little shimmer on your Cupid's bow. Like that sound, you guys? Who do you think it is? Before I show you, you think it's Dylan or Kona? The white one or the brown one? One of them's squeaking. Oh no, she's leaving. It was the white one. It was Dylan. Dylan! Kona, come here! Who's here? What's on? You guys see who's on? You guys see? Come here. Come here. Who is that? Guys, who is that? They're unenthused. There you go. There you go. Is that you squeaking? Did you get it from your sister? Did you steal it from her? Did she take it from you, honey? Oh, your big sister's so mean. Well, now Kona has it, so she'll start squeaking it. So that's what they do. One of them will drop it for some reason, and the other one will come and take it and rub it in their face that they have it. They are so like real sisters. They torment each other. And Dylan will sit there and lick Kona's mouth, and Kona's like, I don't want my mouth licked, so she'll move away. Dylan will just keep moving closer to her, keep licking her mouth. I'm like, it's like when little kids are in the back of the car and they're, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. That's what they do. They love each other though, a lot. That's why like I can never take one somewhere without the other one because I just feel bad because they like being around each other. So they stay home a lot because I can't handle two dogs out in public very much. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing makeup for myself for a little over a year. You're gonna laugh at that. I started with another cosmetic company in the spring, well, not this last spring, but the spring before that. Before that, I never really wore makeup. I mean, I would wear enough to try and cover my acne, but I was using really cheap foundation, which would just make the acne worse, and it'd make me look worse, and I would look like a grease ball. You can ask my husband and my friends. My friend Andrea laughs when she tells the story of when I first joined a cosmetic company, and she's like, what? Kayla? Like, she had never seen me wear makeup. It's pretty bad, huh? And I just got started. I kind of fell in love with it, and I loved how it made me feel, and then I just watched a crap ton of YouTube videos and learned how to do different techniques, and I started using better products, and it was just like, this is fun. This is really fun. I love, like, and my favorite thing is when I'm doing someone's makeup. Sorry, I'm listening to some really good music, but it's getting loud. Michael Bublé. He's my man. Skinny tie and so good. Anyway, my favorite thing when I'm doing someone's makeup, good morning, Kristen, is I love to do something that they think that they can't pull off. Like when someone tells me that they can't wear red lipstick, I'm like, well, I'm definitely putting red lipstick on you now. And when someone tells me that they can't do a winged eyeliner, or they can't wear blush, or they can't do bronzer or whatever, I just love proving them wrong. Because you can do literally anything. It's all about how you do it. And it's makeup, so I tell people that too. Like I did that picture of Coranda I posted the other day. She thought her eyebrows were too dark. I thought they were perfect, but she thought they were too dark. So I was like, okay. So I wiped them off and added like a lighter color. I think she thought they were too filled in. but you can always take makeup off. Unlike dyeing your hair a crazy color, if you like it, that's great. But if you don't like it, I guess you could, well, I guess most of the time you can. Color's not a good example. Cutting. If you decide, like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm going to get a pixie haircut, because I've done that like 5 times in my life, and I've regretted it all 5 times. And you got to wait a couple years before it gets back to this length. See, makeup you can play with. I can wake up today and say, I'm going to be a pinup, and then the next morning I can look like a Victoria's Secret model. And then the next day I can look like I had 5 minutes to get ready. It's awesome. This is my favorite color in the palette. Coral of the Story. It's like the prettiest pink neutral. Who here wears red lipstick? If you're watching, who has worn red lipstick or who regularly wears it? I'm telling you, if you don't wear it, exactly, Molly, putting on red lipstick, Andrea put the words to it, and I was like, exactly, when you put on red lips, you feel like you're like powerful instantly. Like she said the first time she wore red lipstick, she was so nervous. She went to Walmart and she had red lipstick on and everyone was staring at her, and she was like, oh my God, everyone's staring at me. And she realized like no one was staring at her, but she just felt so confident about it afterwards. And then one of my coworkers, Carrie's, she loves red lips, and she looks really good in red lips. And she said when she wears red lips, she feels like a I think she said 1960s or 1950s movie star. And I was like, exactly, that's how I feel when I wear red lips. Jenny, did you see my post yesterday about all the lipsticks that we just came out with in a tube? Because I bought all of them. That like Plum Luck is like the purple color kind of. It's like a light purple. I think like that was like one of the top sellers. Everyone wanted it. And when I first saw it, I was like, I don't think people are going to want that. Like I think like reds and neutrals are going to go really fast. People, like they were crazy. So it's exciting though that people will try new things, and I can't wait till they get here. I'm going to be like anxious because I'm going to do a video with all of them in my makeup remover wipe, and just like take off my lips and put them back on and get pictures of everyone. Jenny, like there were some teams, like some Limelight teams that sold, like I think my team above me, like not my team, downline, they sold over 300,000, or no, that's wrong. It was 3,000. I have a small team, and they sold 3,000 in a couple hours. $3,000 worth of lipstick. Like that's crazy. And like the bigger teams were selling like way more. But it's crazy. But they've been waiting. Like we have clients and beauty guides that have been waiting for 2 years to have lipstick in a tube, because the kind of some backstory of Limelight is it's a makeup supply company. Like it's a makeup artist company that makeup artists always went to. So they sold everything in pans like this. Like they would sell lipsticks like this, because makeup artists don't use sticks usually. They just use a lipstick brush, like my dirty one here, and they get it out of a pan, and that's how they do it. Well, when they started Limelight by Alcone, they were marketing to everyday women like us, and we're like, well, we want it on a stick so we can throw it in our purse and go. And then our CEO is like a total perfectionist, which I love, because they did not release a lipstick until it was the perfect formula, perfect packaging, like everything how they wanted it. And this is what it looks like. I have the one that they gave us at Palooza. Looks like this. And this like crosshatch symbol stuff is what matches our packaging here. And it's like this creamy lipstick. So I got red. It was random. I didn't pick it. It was what was in my bag. But I love it. Anyone have fun plans today? Anyone want to go see some golden retriever puppies with me? Got Norah Jones on. I gotta turn it up again. It's taking forever to turn up. Soccer evals with kiddos in 2 hours. What is a soccer eval? What's that? I never played soccer, so I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but I'm not very athletic. I did cross country and I hated running. I played volleyball and I hated playing. I was in a small town, so as long as you wanted to be on the team, you automatically were on the team. Because it's small. They're very good in athletics, but there's always like people like me who are on the bench because we're not good. We're just there. So, hey, someone's got to be on the bench. I was good at other things. Like talking. I was in speech. I did talking really well. Sorry, got booted. I'm back. Okay. I was just asking what soccer evals was. Oh, I need my liner. And then I love to wear powder eyeshadow, or the eyeshadow as, the heck, I like smeared my foundation up here. They go to practice as a team at the beginning of season and see how well they know the game. Skills test. Okay, cool. Did you play soccer, Jenny? And how old are your kids? Guys, I'm going to sing to this. I'm sorry. Can you hear it? 8.5 and 6, boy and girl. Oh, those are fun ages, aren't they? Never. You were a cheerleader in middle school? That's awesome. My sister was a cheerleader in high school. She's too cool for me, so she's not watching this anymore. She's such a brat. She's a baby and stuff. She always puts her baby ahead of me. I don't get it. Good morning, Courtney. Oh boy, that's gonna be rough. Why don't you cry me a river? Cry me a river. Ooh, that's a thick one. We'll fix that later. Oh my god, my contact is like, why'd you use so much? I'm like, I don't know. It just happened. But what I say, makeup, you can always fix it. You are all at me and all. Me and him, like this. Drink Jack Daniels and eat Italian food and sing this all the time? Perfect life. Oh my god, my contact is seriously like, you killed me with your heavy eyeliner that you need to take off now. See, I'm not good at this. I just fix it and then take a picture so everyone thinks I'm good at it. It's the trick to being good at makeup. It's a big secret. And I do this too. I wouldn't do this on you guys, but myself, that's what it is. Proof that you do go on and cry me a river. The worst day with eyeliner than I usually do. Whatever, what can I do? I'm putting makeup on to go see dogs, so that's okay. They don't care. Hey, I'm on a live. Do you want to come show me your robe? He's flashing me right now. I'm not kidding, he is. That's what happens when you have a husband that's like a 4-year-old. Oh yeah, way better. Way less black eye look. I swear, Q-tips are the best makeup tool. Tracy Chapman? I'm talking about a revolution. Whisper. So basically, I'm just taking off everything I just did. It's okay. This is why during the week I don't wear liquid liner. When I wear it for like a wedding or something, I will spend so much time trying to make it even. Today, nope. It's so funny. As I started doing it, I was like, Kayla, do you really want to do this on live? Do you really want to show all your Facebook friends how unskilled you are at this? And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It wasn't fine, guys. It was not fine. It was embarrassing. So I don't know if you guys know this from if you've ever done a live video, which judging by everyone I have in here, I think I've seen Jenny do it. If you got music playing in the background, it'll stop you, but only if it's popular music. If it's popular music, it will stop it. So if you're listening to Tracy Chapman and Michael Bublé, they don't care, you can listen to it. But I was listening one day, and Adele came on, and it was like, shut that shit down. Nope, shut it down. Copyright. Okay. Listening to really talented musicians, but they're not popular, so no one cares. Facebook's really creepy. Have you guys ever thought about that? So I'm going to tell you a story about how creepy it is. So I have a patient, and I've only seen this patient one time. Twice in one day, but one time. But they're my patient, and I didn't even have her saved in my phone. I didn't have her name in there. I've talked about her on the phone, and I've texted her first name, last initial, but I've never texted her full name because that's like a HIPAA violation. So I'm on Facebook the other day, like my personal Facebook account, and one of the suggested friends is my patient. And I'm like, that's so creepy. So creepy. And David said they can listen to your calls, and they can like read your text messages. I mean, good thing I'm a mortal person. I'm not going to add a friend on Facebook that's my patient unless I discharged her and we were like super tight, but we're not, so it's not gonna happen. But I was like, that is so creepy. So creepy. Like, I wouldn't want the nurses that, like, or my gynecologist, I wouldn't want him to be able to add me on Facebook. That's weird. It's just weird. I don't like that. But my husband's like, well, then why are you on Facebook so much? Because it's amazing. I love Facebook. I love it in all its creepy glory. Don't care what you want about me. Without me if you want. Guys, I'm not a singer, but I'm going to sing it for you. Are you ready to go, babe? Is your dad ready to go? Well, you guys, I gotta get my mascara on. Which I don't know where it is. They're waiting on me. They always are waiting on me. They don't wear makeup. What time is it? We can go anytime after 10, and we're gonna go right at 10. I could. Thank you for watching, Jenny. Janice. To hero. You better take it from a geek like me, or I can save you from original dum-dums. Ooh, that's dirty. Got my sweat stash. I rock out to Jason Mraz. So take a peek into the speaker and you see what I mean. That on the other side the grass is greener. I don't care what you might think about me. You get by without me if you Bye guys, I gotta go. They're mad. They're late because of me.